Hello world! Way of Time here, bringing to you another episode of EEPower. Now, as I have to invariably alter some of my settings because of all the other stupid stuff I was doing. Now, let's see, this is being stupid video. Wow, I don't even remember all this. Wow, that's even not sure. Okay, as you see, I have Optifine on, and it is actually killing my ability to figure out what the heck I was trying to figure out. Particles. Anyways, now we can actually work. Okay, now I managed to make an arcane bore since I had nothing else to do, and it would be a bore otherwise. So what I'm going to do is hook it up to something, and I'm guessing it faces this way. And it will need a chest to output the items. Now also what it'll need is some sort of focus, so the Arcane Focus for instance. And it will need singularities which require Nitor and the others to actually work. But before I do that, I'm going to need to mine a bit more iron because I am out of that and need a lot of it now. And that's an NaO right now. While I am being stupid, I can continue with the rest of my journey and whatnot, and presto! By the way, if I do state something incredibly obvious, you have permission to go plug your ears and go fa la 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 la, I can't hear you. But keep in mind, you'll look like a complete idiot if you do that in front of me. Now I got my chest and I got a redstone torch to activate this. Hopefully I have this arcane bore pointed in somewhere that will not completely kill me. In fact, having it like this is a safe thing as it stands. Now I'll need a focus, and apparently it's going that way, so I will take out that focus and move this thing so that it goes the other way, since I don't want it pointed that way since it would be annoying and whatnot. Anyways, putting this down, chest, and put in the focus as well as arcane singularities. But hey, you are in the wrong place. Sigh. Thus is another episode of me being a complete dork. But fear not, it shall improve. I hope. There we go. Put this in. It's focusing right over there. Chest, re-add. Put in. And start a gate. Now let's see. This is going slowly but surely, taking everything away and in this chest. Now, it doesn't seem to be doing too badly. It's got a nice wide range, and maybe if I put this at diamond level or something, it'll be even better. What I'm thinking, actually, is to add this to some sort of, what is it called? A frame quarry? Since having one of these on, I can just move to a location, stop, pull switch, then it'll start going. Don't need too much random code. In fact, I have an easy code for that. Hey, look, uranium, squirrel. Okay, now while that's going, I want to focus on something that I've never used before. Arcane Seals. Now, if I'm right, I place it on this, and if I try to click it off, it will die. Let's not try that. Okay, but I need other stuff so that I'll be able to do this. I'll need some more Nitors and stuff to make all of that seals and whatnot. So if I go back to my infuser way up here, there's a skeleton. Oh my gosh, I don't have a clue. Okay, Now why a random skeleton came at me, I have no clue, and this random base of nothingness is really starting to get to me, so I should just bugger off and do something else. Let's see. Glowstone I will need. Glowstone? I don't have any glowstone, which is problematic since I need that for the Nether or whatever. I could go to the Nether for it, but that doesn't seem too advisable. But it's not like I have any choice. Be right back. Anyone else see a problem with that? Or is it just me? Just me? Now, what would happen if I do this? This I gotta see. Ha! Ha! Ha-ha! Ha! Ah, screw it. Spider pig, does whatever a spider pig does. If a ghast should appear, I will run in great fear. Look out! Here comes the idiot. Da-da. Oh my gosh! Run, 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 run. So just a bit of this, and we got some more Netors. Now also, I have these gold nuggets for awesomeness, and to get these crystals. Now, if I remember correctly, from the bit I read, all I need is to put an extra crystal in with one of these, and it should make some runic essences. So a taint one will put a dark one, and all of the other random stuff. Now all I'll need to do is just throw this on. And my machine jammed, so I'm probably out of bone meal also. That's a shame. Actually, I'm out of saplings. That's even better. Woohoo. Okay, now just clear off the jam there. Simple matter. And see how the arcane boar is going. Ooh, excuse me. Oh my gosh, creeper. Yeah, I don't want you guys here. So if you excuse me, I will be forever grateful if you just bug the heck out. I know it's not nice, but it's the truth. Okay, that is a big hole, and it looks like it's... Ooh, it's actually broken through to the outside. So I'm gonna get a bit of stuff coming out from here since I'm at sea level. So let's see, and this is full, so I need to get a chest, and if I actually have enough wool, wood, if I have enough wood, what do you take me for, a fool? Okay, if I have enough wood, I will be able to get all my processes done. Okay, extra chest. If you please, narrator, could you activate the awesome music, please? You're not the narrator? Then whose bloody job is it, huh? Well, that's a shame. Oh, well. Okay, we got a few crystals also, so that's gonna, well, stabilize this world, I can tell. And I'll keep that going until all the singularities are gone, but it looks like the Arcane Focus is also gonna be in the trash heap. Anyways, let's try random assortment of symbols. Magic. Darkness. Darkness. Let there be seal. Da. Now I have no bloody clue what this one does. So I'm gonna check the wiki, even though I shouldn't. Actually, I shouldn't. So I'm gonna not check the wiki and just leave that to do whatever it is to do. Which is probably a bad thing to do, actually. And what the heck are you doing, taking stuff into your inventory like that? Is that how you work? You should be ashamed of yourself. But it looks like we have good stuff. Okay. I should make a bit of a space also, so I'm gonna... Whoop, too much. Too much, too much. Okay. Like this, like this, like this. And there's zombies who want to go in. That's a shame, really, because I'm not gonna let them in. Okay, what the heck was I gonna do? Oh, yes, I think that would be a very good project to do. I really want to move all of this stuff to some other secure location, since as it stands right now, this is not the most secure place, and it is not very organized, as you can tell just looking at this freaking mess. Now I don't have anything there, so obviously this needs 8 singularities to work, and we got lots of fun stuff. Now I am just gonna explore this hole a bit and see if there's any loose ends. That would be a very good idea to take. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Are there any diamonds? There be crystal though. And it doesn't look like there's anything pressing right now, so we should just close the hole and be done with it. More crystals! Yes, how fun, how fun! Isn't that fun? Yes, it's fun. Oh my god. Okay. So, last series, there was some sort of project that I really wanted to do. That project involved some project that I'd like to call the Spire. The Spire is something that can be found in the Myst games, Myst number 4, I do believe, and it is a prison age where there was a gigantic spire in the ground and whatnot. But I want to recreate it where it's not a prison age. Oh my gosh! Where it's not a prison age, you give me that. Here you go. Third time now, where it's not a prison age and it's actually something in the overworld or an actual age where I am actually doing stuff useful. It'll be like a super awesome base and something similar. And it'll also involve more freaking organization. So we should probably do something to that sort. What I'll want to do is maybe have a flat forest or something. Or forest hills, jungle hills. Flat jungle hill book, go there and scout out a good area to put all of my junk. If I can manage to do that, great. And maybe I can actually make a Nexus world, which will control all of these books, since I don't really have any use for them right now. So moving on, making sure that we are not completely decimated, we can just make one more simple book and then scope out the land a bit, and maybe this time not get trapped in it like last Let's Play. Like that would, oh my gosh, creeper, like that would ever happen. Okay, bad thing to fight while near a creeper. And time to get a chicken. Thank you. Do you know what's the biggest thing I've learned from my Let's Plays so far? That people scream at you when you don't collect from your sugarcane farm. Happy? Huh. Okay, looking around, this looks like a pretty decent area to build. It's nice, flat, maybe a bit plain, if you know what I mean. But it gets the job done. Now, there's a bunch of circle stone bricks, and there's probably many obelisks, as well as Wisp. Wisp, are you Eris Wisp? I don't know. I want to find out. Are you? No, you're probably the green one. I want to kill you anyways. Okay, now what do you give? Just pure damage? That's a shame. You're not at all like the others. Oh, sweet Wisp. Okay, we got oil also. That's a plus. We're at level 91, and I do remember I set this book so that it would be nice and good. Stupid sheep. So what we can probably do is set up a good base and maybe a spawning platform for other stuff. Maybe also some sort of cave where we can explore a bit, though that can wait for a bit. Okay, now I haven't actually got too much of a plan of what I want to do, so I'll just dig a bit of this out of the way so that I'll have some room to work with for later. Now, evidently, I don't really have any room for any basalt whatsoever, so I should make some room right now. Just get this out of the way, and by the way, I did do a bit of research on that seal that I put down earlier, and apparently it does squat, as in nothing whatsoever. I happen to choose one of the very few seals that don't do anything, so that was a waste, and I don't have the appropriate tool that can remove those seals without any loss whatsoever. Anyways, so let's see. We can start the base like right here, where I will spawn on here depending on the book that I use. Now, I wish it wasn't raining, so maybe I can turn off raining. I'll worry about that later. So let's try to pretty this up as we're going. I want to have some sort of nice area, so when I link to this place, I will, well, know that it's the welcome area for starters. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's see, I want it 15 by 15. So if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there's a block here to stop it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So when I count 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's quite a bit. And you are a chicken, which I don't like. Stupid chicken, being stupid. And we can do the rest. 5, 6, 7, 8. And one more this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Being here. So now we can clear out the rest of the area so that we'll have nice, hey, look, cave. Looks like we found our cave already, so that's either a good thing or a bad thing. Hopefully it's a good thing because I hate for it to be a bad thing. I don't want bad thing. Bad thing is bad. Good thing is good. Obvious stuff is obvious. And basalt is cloggy. Actually, let's just take a small look into what's down here. It's permanent day, so it's going to be really dangerous. But judging by the fact that there's a light here, we got V's crystal, aqueous crystal, that's good, and an Eris crystal. So we got, really liked me. So we got quite a bit of stuff here. Now I'm going to wait for the rain to stop because it's quite annoying. So when that's done, I'll start actual architecture so that we know what the heck we're doing. Be right back. Okay, now since it was a pain in the butt, I decided not to have my base over in the volcano area and have decided to put it in this annoying field of chickens. And maybe it was probably better to have it in that other area. So, basically, what's gonna happen for this base, wow, I'm so punny today, is that I'll put some linking books to go to this location, age 98, and then I'll be able to spawn right here when I get sent to this world. Now, it doesn't seem like there's too many dangers other than those wisps, which will probably kill me many times over, but what's to be expected? Anyways, I think I'm going to work on this building a bit. Now, for those who have watched some of my episodes earlier, you'll note that my architecture is kind of unique in the fact that I don't quite follow any specific guidelines. I try to make it nice and smoothed and make sure that everything seems kind of like it's actually designed by something other than idiots with a toothbrush. My quote, do not steal. Anyways, for instance, trying to change this up, I edit it while I am going along. It'd probably be better if I had some sort of Swift Wolf Rendingale with me to make the job a lot easier, but with this, I can make it a lot more pretty by turning it to smooth stone without having to pay any sort of cost whatsoever. Curse you, chicken. But it's going to have to be a bit thicker because I want to make both sides of this nice. So, when we pull it out a bit, we'll have to have a similar design on this outside, though not too similar. So, kind of like a thick wall here where it goes up, and then decorating the outside so that it's nice and pretty. This is gonna take a lot of cobblestone, and I would rather not spend the entire episode just showing, oh my gosh, there's taint. Wow. That's helpful. Not showing just random me doing all of this. Now, I want to check what's this taint level at. Now, I got max hammer for awesomeness, and we got a very high taint amount, it seems. I'm not sure the actual taint of this area, but judging by the fact that nothing's diminishing, right click. You actually got something. And it takes hell of a time to get this. Judging by the right click not doing much, it seems that, well, we're in for a ride. Wow. I'm starting to have misgivings about this world. Anyway, what I'm probably gonna have to do is have some sort of anti-taint measures around this area so that I will not be bogged down in all of the taint. Now going back to our design here, we'll want a lot of cobble so that we'll have a nice, maybe square building, though it won't actually look square on the outside. I'll want to have like nice archway kind of like this, though it will need some alterations like a little top like that. Nice and smooth and everything. And bring this out a bit more, and this, and we'll need to have the typical wall coming out like this, like that, and like that. Now, I'm starting to get a little scared about what's over there, so I'm gonna look in here, and I think there's some tainted knowledge I have, which might be a good thing. It's a Totem of Dawn. Fills the air with good vibes and positive energy, and it does the local air aura a good thing. Now that is encroaching rather quickly, so I'm going to try to do a few countermeasures against that taint. If it actually works, it's a good thing. I won't have to demolish this area and start a new world. But if it's, doesn't stop, I guess I'll have another taint world to work with, seeing as my other taint world was completely destroyed. Now maybe I can test with mutated animals going onto this tainted chunk. Yeah, let's try that. Come on, sheepy, sheepy, sheepy. Come over here. You'll like it. Then again, another cave. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for this sheep to mutate or something and make sure that this taint doesn't attack me. Oh! Spoke too soon. Yay! Okay, I'm getting out of here. Oh my gosh. Yep, I'm definitely getting out of here. Okay, judging by the fact that the taint isn't spreading any more past that area, it seems like I can rest assured that it won't go past that area. I will eventually find a way to clean up that area and maybe get some totems of dawns to stop them from spreading. Though I do not have enough totems of dawn to get to that stage at all as of now. Now, I made some sweeping lattices in my structure, and I'm going to continue improving upon that like so. I'm going with somewhat of not really an Indian, but yeah, Japanese actually, a Japanese style where it's nice arches pretty much everywhere. Going slowly but surely, and this is only one of the buildings, and looking right now, it looks pretty good. There's going to need to be some alterations as I move along, though that's to be expected. I'll keep you informed and show you how it looks after a few time lapses. Okay, what I did was I looked up some seals and found out a nice dark magic seal, which what it does is cancels vis and taint for a 1-to-1 basis. So that means I should be able to, while lowering the aura rating, manage to lower the taint rating of these tainted chunks. So it shouldn't spread anymore, hopefully, though I'm going to reserve judgment on how well that goes later on. Now, before you say anything, I kind of did break the bank in this one, having these totems of dawns to try to stop the stuff from spreading. In fact, I don't think this is the best way to put them. Actually, are they even breakable? I don't want to test whether they're breakable or not, and I should have probably oriented them better way. Anyways, I did break the bank when it came to these totems of dawn, and I'm kind of out of the purified viswood or the silver wood or whatever it is, but I think I managed to stop this tendril from encroaching, and I noticed that the symbols weren't doing a lick of good because they seemed to cause a taint increase or something. It was kind of unfortunate. Also, I'd really like to get into these things or unlock them or whatever because, you know, flashy of brilliance-ness, and these look like slots for anything. Anyways, I managed to finish my building. It might look a little right now, but as soon as I clear these fields of grass and stupidity, it should be a lot better. Now, if we look at the sides, you can see that each and every single side has a different pattern on it, basically showing the different types of entrances that will be here. Entrances or exits, if you want to think of it that way. I'm not sure what each of these I tried to make represent anything, but actually I don't think I made them represent anything at all. But I know that if I want to go to like the EE stuff, I'll go through this door, then go to it. Or if I want to go to my tainted chunk, I can just go that way. See? Anyways, going into here, we also have a nice glass roof, and we don't have any torches lining these walls whatsoever since this is an eternal day. However, we can probably put some interdiction torches and whatnot if it happens to be thundering and storming, because monsters will still be able to get in even if it is eternal day. If it is, you know, raining. Cursed rain, why must you mock me? Anyways, so a nice area where I can just link to, and then I can choose one of my 4 areas that I want to continue down the road. But this is probably only going to be like one building of many that I'd like to have. I'm toying with the idea of like a courtyard that goes around this, that goes to many other buildings. But before I do that, I'm gonna have to figure out some way to tackle these tainted chunks. Maybe go to a forest that I found already and make more of this stuff. Though I will need something called a Thaumic Duplicator to get that stuff. How do I happen to know the name? Well, quite simple. I've already discovered it, so I can leave this book here because I won't have to worry. And maybe it could be a good idea if I actually get some sort of bookcases. But I managed to discover a Thematic Duplicator, which is found somewhere. Let's see, lost. Going way over here. Thaumic Duplicator right here. And it allows me to use the V's to duplicate items, but only simple items or raw resources can be duplicated. That means I can go and get some more of these silverwood logs and duplicate them to make all of that good wood goodness and stuffness. I'll also need a bit more gold and stuff since it is an expensive recipe. Animated pistons, I think, requires gold and a piston and an Eris crystal. But I'll need to get more gold for that, and which actually brings me to my Singularity Drive or whatever it's called. Let's see. I'm going to want to put some more stuff in that, so if we gather all of the redstone and charcoal, we can make some more of the non-netors. Shows what happens when I don't have any idea what I'm doing. An alumentum, and I got one more arcane singularity, and I can probably continue driving that machine and this machine, which will be both of them will be very good vis makers. Vis. Whatnot. Okay, take that stack out here, plug this in, and it'll continue driving. But we got some crystals and uranium. Uranium is probably the best part of all of this deal. And we can go back, and maybe we can also remake those stuff in different rooms. So let's see. Animated pistons would be a piston, a gold, and Eris crystals, if I remember correctly, which I should. Eris vaporous crystals, not Eris. Stupid me, silly me, anyways. But this, and bring that back. And I need my pistons. Shut up. I need pit again. Thank you. Okay. Now where was I? Ah, yes. Pistons. Do I happen to have any pistons anymore? Yes, I do. So pistons, gold. I think that's enough gold. And vaporous crystals. So let's go with 2 gold. Some of these. And one of these for good luck. And we'll probably need a lot more V's. So, even though it's a new moon, let's put one of these in to grab some of the aura out of the air. Grab the animated pistons. Grab some of that wood from here. And make all of this together to make a Thaumic Duplicator. Now if we hook this Thaumic Duplicator temporarily here and check, I have no idea what each of these buttons does. Okay, let's see. Let's see, what do we want to copy? We want to copy logs. And I have no idea how to start this machine. It's connected. Power. Activate. 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 No? No. Maybe it doesn't like that item. Dang it! It can't make these silverwood logs. That's a bloody annoyance, actually, that it can't make any sort of log from that. That actually looks fun to watch. Wow. I probably shouldn't do that, you know? Okay, so I cannot use this duplicator. But I can probably go to one of these forests to just siphon all of those wood stuff. But I'm not going to worry about that for you guys. I'm probably just gonna go around at my own time. Maybe go to my, what is it? I do have a name for that book. It's probably number 98, though it's probably not even here. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of EEPower. If you like what you see, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to future episodes. This might be it actually. We should probably check that. So, Way of Time, signing off. Have a wonderful day. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, that was a bad thing. Have a wonderful day.